Hello everybody, welcome back to my channel. So today I'm going to be doing this makeup tutorial on this purple smoky eye look. I don't know what to call it yet, but it was a look that I did last week and I got so many compliments on it. I actually love the way that this turned out. Last week I was so obsessed with it. I'm like, of course, the one day where I sit down and do my makeup and I'm not filming, I love the look so much. Of course, you know, it's of course. This was one of those looks where I seriously sat down here at my vanity to do my makeup for the day and I had no idea what I was doing. I was just completely doing whatever, and this is the way that my look turned out and I fell so in love with it, and so many of you want to see a tutorial on it. So I hope you guys enjoy it and I will see you in my next video. Bye guys.
So, as always, you guys know the drill. I'm going to go ahead and start off with priming my eyes with my holy grail, tried and true Urban Decay Potion Primer in Original, applying that to my eyes, and then blending it out with my fingers. So first, I'm going in with the Lorac Pro palette. This is the second one, and I'm going to go ahead and take these two shades on the left, Buff and Snow, with my fluffy angled brush, and again, you guys know the drill. I'm going to go ahead and apply this as my brow bone highlight. I always like to do the brow bone highlight first, so pressing it right underneath the brows, and then blending it into the rest of my eye look, and then we're going to go ahead and do our transition color. So for that, I'm going to be taking the Makeup Geek shade, and this is in the shade Cupcake, with this Smashbox fluffy brush, which is actually my favorite, honestly, to do the transition shade and to do the crease. So going with the outer corner, starting with the outer corner, I should say, and blending it into the inner corner. I'm going to go back and forth, blending it out and going in circular motions. I'm going with very little product and then building it up to my liking, but I always like to go very minimal with my transition shade, just making sure that it's minimal and nice and blended. I'm going back into the Lorac palette. Next, I'm going to take the shade Plum with my Sigma E25 blending brush. I'm going to go ahead and place this on the outer corner of my lid, as well as placing this into my crease. Being that this look is going to be very purple, which actually purple is my favorite color, and I actually feel like purple is my favorite eyeshadow color to work with, I'm just going to be doing a lot of purple, so I'm putting this into the crease, going from outer corner into the inner corner. I'm starting just having the most pigmentation in the outer corner, as you guys can see, and then going ahead and putting it into the crease. I'm going a little bit above the crease as well, because not only do I have hooded eyes, but we are going to be cutting the crease, as you guys saw in the beginning of this video. So I do want this purple color to be a little bit higher, because we will be cutting the crease, and if I don't put it up higher, then there's just no point in putting this purple. So then going back in with my big fluffy brush, I'm going to go ahead as always and blend it all out. Then going in with the MAC Indian Ink eyeshadow, which that was me saying that everything around me is purple, like my walls. So I'm going with that same E25 blending brush. Again, putting the majority of this in the outer corner, and then with the excess product, I'm going to go ahead and blend it into the crease. This shade is more of a bright purple, but it's not too bright, if you know what I mean. I just wanted to have a little bit of definition and dimension to this eye look. So with this color, I'm putting it in the outer corner and then blending it into the rest of my eye look. And then again, going back with my big fluffy brush, I'm going to go ahead and blend it all out, as always. So then going in and starting with the lid color. So first I'm going to go in with my MAC Pro Longwear Concealer. You can go in with any concealer that you have. I'm taking this No Name flat brush and I'm going to go ahead and put this down on the lid. This is really going to make that lid color that we put down really intense, really pronounced. It's kind of like in a sense of when you put a white base down or a black base down. This is really just going to make that color intense. As you can see, I'm really cutting the crease because I want the crease to be really cut, as well as this color to be really intense, and it's just going to be the main focus of this look as well. I'm also just bringing that concealer kind of 3/4 of my lid. I'm not bringing it all the way to the outer corner because we will blend it out later. So first going in with my e.l.f. glitter glue, and then the pigment we're going to use is by NYX. It's in the shade Pearl. I believe these are like $1 or $2. Like, they're so inexpensive and they're so good. So first I'm going to pat my glitter glue all over the lid. Don't swipe it, but pat it. And then I'm going to take that NYX Pearl, and I'm going to go ahead and apply this right on top of that concealer. Again, you don't want to go above where we put the concealer down. That was kind of the whole point of putting that concealer, so it can really make this color intense and bright. But I just, oh my god, I just love it. It looks weird, not gonna lie right now, but of course, as you will see the whole look come together, I just love the way it comes together. So again, yes, it is weird. Like, I look like I don't know, like Jessica Rabbit-esque or something. I don't know, but I love the way it turns out in the end. So again, we're going to go ahead and do the same exact thing on the other eye, going in with my MAC Pro Longwear Concealer, and then I'm going in with my e.l.f. Glitter Glue. As you can see, I'm patting it all over the eye, and then going in with my NYX Pearl Pigment, and just putting it all over the lid, making sure you go right up to that concealer. I think I said that before. Don't go above the concealer at all. And then once you have done that, this is what your look should look like. Again, I know it looks quite strange. So going back in with Plum with that same E25 blending brush, I'm now going to use my blending muscles. And I'm going to go back and forth, blending this Plum shade in the outer corner because you want the two to gradient into each other. So let me tell you, you do need a little bit of blending muscles. And then I'm also going to go ahead and blend this right into my crease more. I'm kind of blending right above all that concealer work that we just did because I want it to be that intense line. I don't want them to blend into each other, but I want the outer corners to blend into each other, if you guys know what I mean. So this step is optional. You don't need to do this. I'm going in with this Ardency In eyeshadow. This is in the shade Royal, and I just want to have a little bit more of a pop of purple. Again, you don't need to do this. This is completely optional, and I'm just applying this shadow right in between the Plum and, I mean, you guys can see what I'm doing. I'm just applying them right into each other so then it can be more of a gradient and just have more purple to the look. Again, completely optional. You don't need to do this. It was just an added step for me, but you guys, purple is my favorite color, so I just needed to have a lot of purple. Off camera, I'm going to do my wing liner, of course, and then for lashes, I'm using my House of Lashes in Noir Fairy Light. I also did my face off camera. I will leave all the products I use down below, but I'm going to go ahead and finish off the face with you guys. So for blush, I'm using this one by MAC. It's in the shade Sweet Sentiment. I don't think they make it anymore, but this one is a really close dupe. It's by Makeup Geek in the shade Rendezvous. So I'm going to go ahead and use my Sigma Duo Fiber blush brush, and I'm going to go ahead and apply my MAC blush all over the cheeks. I just wanted to have kind of a purpley, pinky blush tone to the cheeks, kind of making it kind of in a sense monochromatic to go with the eye look. So as you can see, I'm just going to go ahead and put that all over the cheeks. I have been really loving this brush for my blush, just for your information. For my highlight, I'm going in with my Holy Grail classic The Bomb Mary Luminizer, and I'm using my Sigma FO3 highlighter brush, applying this right to the cheekbones. And then I actually had a little bit left over of that NYX Pearl Pigment. So as you can see, I just dusted it on to my brush, and I'm actually going to go ahead and apply that right on top of my highlight, again to kind of have everything into each other a little bit, and it actually adds a little bit of like a pearly, purpley tone to the cheeks. I'm going to go ahead and apply it right on top of the nose as well as the Cupid's bow. And this is Chanel. Let's look at Chanel. She was being quite bad, so I had to put her on my lap. Going back in with my MAC eyeshadow in the shade Indian Ink. Guys, oh my gosh, she's you know why? Because I usually film when she's sleeping, and she woke up and she was being quite bad, so I had to put her on my lap while I was filming. So anyway, going in with MAC Indian Ink, I'm going in and applying that all over the lower lash line with this Sephora angled brush, going from outer corner to inner corner, and then going back in with my Lorac palette in that shade Plum. I'm taking my E25 blending brush, and I'm going to go ahead and blend that color out even more. You can make this as intense as you want, in the sense of if you want to be a thicker line underneath, if you want it to be a thinner line like mine, whatever you would like, just make sure that you just go back and forth and really blend it out. Going in with my Tarte Skinny Smolder eyeliner in Onyx, which of course is my holy grail, as you guys know. I'm going to go ahead and apply that right into the waterline as always, and then I want to add a little bit more definition to the lower lash line, so I'm going in with Makeup Geek Corrupt. Any black eyeshadow that you have will do, and I'm just applying this right to the as close as I can to the waterline, just to add a little bit of definition and just to kind of add a little bit of smokiness to this look. I felt like it was all very purple. It was all very nice. Again, this step is completely optional. You don't have to do it, but I just wanted to add a little bit of smokiness and black to the lower lash line. And then to finish up the lower lashes, I'm going in and applying a coat of mascara. I'm using my Galactic Mink Black Mascara. Of course, any black mascara that you have will do. And then to finish up the eyes, I'm going back in with the shade Snow from the Lorac palette, and I'm going to put this down as my inner corner highlight. I wanted to have an intense inner inner corner highlight, so white was the best bet. To finish off this look for lips, I'm going in with my Charlotte Tilbury Lip Cheat Lip Liner, which is by far, I think, one of my favorite nude lip liners. By far. And this is in the shade Iconic Nude. It stays on all day, keeps the lipstick on all day. I just love it. It's definitely my favorite lip liner. So then after that, I'm going in with my Anastasia Pure Hollywood Liquid Lipstick. This is just, again, holy grail liquid lipstick. I wanted to keep the lips very nude. I was kind of going for a monochromatic look with the cheeks and everything, the highlight and everything like that, being everything was purple, but I just wanted to keep the lips very nude, very simple. So I'm going to go ahead and apply that all over the lips as you guys see me doing here. And then to finish off the lips, I'm going in with my Jouer Cosmetics Lip Topper, and this is in the shade Skinny Dip. I love this stuff so much, you guys. You have no idea. I'm going to go ahead and apply it all over the lips. I've been using the heck out of this lately. Absolutely love it. And then, again, this step is completely optional. I went in with a little bit more of that pearl pigment I had in front of me, and just applying this right into the center of the lips just to kind of blend everything together. As always, again, completely optional. You don't need to do it. And then after that, your look is complete. So I hope you guys enjoyed this tutorial. If you did, please make sure you give it a thumbs up and also subscribe. I love you all, and I'll see you next time.
Come on, look at my highlight. You be good girl. You be good girl. These teeth. The teething's making you crazy, friend. Ah! Ow! So I've lost pretty much all my teeth, except for the fangs. I love you, even though you're freaking crazy as hell. Nope, my beauty blender. No! No! Chanel!